It was a quiet Sunday morning when the news broke. A small Chinese AI startup, DeepSeek, had done the unthinkable. They released an open-source AI model, DeepSeek R1, that not only rivaled OpenAI's ChatGPT, but surpassed it in efficiency, cost, and accessibility. Within hours, Wall Street was in chaos. Nvidia's stock plummeted by 17%, wiping out $600 billion in market value, the largest single-day loss in US stock market history. Microsoft, Tesla, and other tech giants saw billions evaporate from their valuations. The world was stunned. How could a relatively unknown Chinese company challenge Silicon Valley's dominance so decisively? And what did this mean for the future of AI, the global economy, and the escalating tech war between China and the United States? The Guardian called it a Sputnik Moment, a reference to 1957, when the Soviet Union launched the first satellite, Sputnik 1, shocking the US and igniting the space race. This time, it was China delivering the shock. DeepSeek's breakthrough proved that the US had vastly underestimated China's technological capabilities. For years, the US believed that restricting China's access to advanced semiconductors would stifle its AI ambitions. The Biden administration had banned the export of Nvidia's most powerful chips, like the H100 and A100, to China. But DeepSeek's success turned this strategy on its head. They developed their AI model using alternative chips and innovative algorithms, achieving top-tier performance at a fraction of the cost. DeepSeek's R1 model was a masterpiece of efficiency. While OpenAI spent billions developing ChatGPT, DeepSeek reportedly spent just $6 million. Their model was not only open source and free to use, but also required significantly less energy and computing power. Here's the kicker. DeepSeek's large language model, LLM, boasts 685 billion parameters, making it the largest freely available model to date. In comparison, Meta's Llama 3.1 has only 405 billion parameters. Independent tests showed that DeepSeek's performance was just behind OpenAI's top-tier models, yet it cost 1/10 as much to operate. This efficiency sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley. US tech giants had invested over $1 trillion in AI development over the past decade, with $197 billion spent in 2024 alone. DeepSeek's success exposed the fragility of this massive investment bubble. In Washington, DeepSeek's rise was seen as more than just an economic threat. It was a national security crisis. US officials accused DeepSeek of stealing American technology, with Commerce Secretary nominee Howard Lutnick calling it,
"They were able to create things dirt cheap." How? By leveraging what they've taken from us, stolen from us, or leveraged from us. It's outrageous, and it needs to be addressed.
The US Navy promptly banned DeepSeek, citing potential security and ethical concerns. Meanwhile, Chinese state media celebrated the achievement, framing it as proof that China could lead the AI revolution without relying on Western technology. This tension is part of a broader tech war that began under the Trump administration and intensified under Biden. The US has imposed sanctions, tariffs, and semiconductor restrictions to curb China's technological rise. But DeepSeek's success shows that these measures may no longer be effective. The economic implications of DeepSeek's breakthrough are staggering. The US stock market, already inflated by the dominance of big tech, faced a severe correction. The so-called Magnificent Seven, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Tesla, and Alphabet, make up a third of the S&P 500's weight and nearly a quarter of the MSCI World Index. These companies have driven much of the market's growth in recent years, but their valuations are based on the assumption that they have no real competition. DeepSeek has shattered that illusion. Financial analysts are now warning of a potential bubble burst. The Buffett indicator, which compares the total market capitalization of US stocks to GDP, is at an all-time high of over 200%, higher than during the dot-com bubble or the 1929 crash that triggered the Great Depression. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan Chase, echoed these concerns at the World Economic Forum in Davos, calling the US stock market inflated. If investor confidence continues to erode, the consequences could be catastrophic for the global economy. Behind DeepSeek's success is its founder, Liang Wenfeng, a visionary entrepreneur born in 1985 in Zhangjiang, Guangdong. Liang's background in quantitative investing and AI gave him the skills to build a team that prioritized innovation over experience. Innovation requires breaking free from inertia, Liang once said. Experience can sometimes be a burden. This philosophy allowed DeepSeek to achieve what many thought was impossible. The rise of DeepSeek marks a turning point in the AI revolution. It challenges the notion of American exceptionalism and raises critical questions about the future of technology, geopolitics, and the global economy. Will the U.S. respond with stricter regulations and tariffs? Will Silicon Valley innovate faster to reclaim its dominance? Or is this the beginning of a new era where China leads the AI race? One thing is clear: the world is witnessing a seismic shift in the balance of power. As DeepSeek's R1 model continues to gain traction, the ripple effects will be felt far beyond the tech industry. DeepSeek's success is a wake-up call for the US, a triumph for China, and a pivotal moment for the world. It reminds us that innovation knows no borders and that competition drives progress. But it also highlights the risks of unregulated technological competition. As the US and China vie for dominance, the world must ensure that AI development remains ethical, fair, and beneficial for all. Is DeepSeek's rise a sign of things to come, or will Silicon Valley fight back with even stronger AI models? Let's discuss in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of technology, geopolitics, and the future of AI.